I believe that everybody is a leader. Somewhere, somehow, you are a leader. It can be in your home, or it can be in your church, or in any space that you are in. You are a leader. A leader is somebody that knows the way, that needs to be followed, and that person ensures that there are tools for the people that will be walking the way. They may not be the ones that are actually doing what needs to be done, but they need to know, they need to provide guidance, they need to provide the tools, and also to check the mental state of the people. Are people happy with the things that they should be having in order to do what they need to do? I regard myself as a leader in my organization because I have people that are relying on me to provide certain things. I am part of the safety committee, and all the safety reps, they come there with the issues that come from the ground, and they say this is what people are not happy with. Do something, and you need to be able to be providing a solution. If you can't, then a leader is also allowed to go back and check, to say, I will get back to you if there's something that you don't understand. So yeah, I'm a leader in my work, I'm a leader in my church, and I'm a leader in my family because I'm a wife and I have children. My name is Nomfundo Chonco. I was born in Sani, but I recently got married. I come from Umtwalume, which is a rural area between Umzindo and Petrochemical. Yeah. I am a mother, a wife, a business person, a career person as well. I'm very spiritual, I love God, and I'm also a safety practitioner. I went to high school in a rural area. We did not have much career guidance, and the people that we could look up to were nurses, teachers, and police, and we didn't have anything more than that. However, when I completed my matric, I got a learnership into SURNAME, and through that learnership I managed to complete it, did my trade test, and started working as a qualified artisan. So I worked, and in the background I was studying through correspondence, and completed my diploma in safety management. After completion, I was given an opportunity to move into safety as a safety practitioner. I started with a safety diploma that was done through UNISA, and the core courses of the diploma were the Occupational Health and Safety Act, the safety principles, the statistics, financial management, and the entry requirements were a pass in matric as well as a strong English. Those are the entry requirements. The challenges that I faced were that when I was still studying this diploma, I was employed full-time, and in my work we can study very well in 1 year. The following year we have a turnaround. Every second year we have a turnaround, and it becomes very hard to study during the turnaround. And those are the challenges that I faced, because I had to write exams in May, June, while it's in the middle of a major turnaround. So over and above that, I've studied through NOSA. I've done some track with NOSA, ITIS, HIRA, and a lot of other smaller courses. I've also studied through UJ doing labor law, which was a postgraduate diploma completed. I've just completed my BTech with UNISA, which is also in safety management. I'm continuing my studies through Shields, and I'm doing a course called NIBOSH, which is directly from UK, and it's very, very exciting. I wanted to be a pilot initially, but because of my background and my financial situation, I ended up taking the learnership through SURNAME. And in the learnership, we used to do the theory training, and we also used to train with the qualified artisans, go to the plant, fix equipment, troubleshoot, unit checks. So after completing the training, which was done through Cheetah, I qualified as a mechanical artisan. And when I was qualified, I was able to work by myself now, doing all the things that I was doing in the learnership, but without any documentation and any files to do now because I've qualified. But while I was working there, I studied and became a safety person. In my current role, I am a safety practitioner, but I am assigned into the BBS, which is a very specific part of the safety. It's behavioral based safety. I am a safety practitioner, but I am currently assigned into the BBS process. There are things that I do daily that are part of the safety, which are like your inductions. An induction is when a new person comes to the organization, whether as a visitor or to work, and you're just giving them a brief description of what hazards are there and how to handle them. So I do inductions for those people. There's also the part of tours where you bring the new employees, you show them an overview of what the organization is all about, the process areas, what units we have. So I do those tours as well. We have interns in our department that we work with. We show them what the work is all about, what they will be doing as soon as they finish with their training. On our daily basis, we have toolbox talks that we need to go and see on different teams, because we distribute the toolbox talks to the teams for them to discuss every day. So you need to move around from one company, which are like contracting to SURNAME. So you move from this company to check, are they doing it the right way? Do the people understand what is being discussed on the toolbox talks? We have HSCC stops that we also distribute to the whole organization, and we also need to be there when they're discussing so that we are able to answer if there's stuff that they don't understand. We also have turnarounds, which is every second year. So in between you will have mini shutdowns, but then every second year we'll have a major turnaround. A major turnaround is when we stop all operations to overhaul our equipment, to do checks and inspections, and to repair things that we put aside that will interfere with our daily operations. Then we put them aside to say, let's wait for the major turnaround so that we can fix this. So it's like a very, very busy event, because we get extra help from our service providers that don't normally work in our organization, plus our normal staff. So it's a lot of people to take care of, and it means that there's more exposure to hazards because there's more people being exposed. So during the turnaround, we look at the documentation before the people start the work. You need to check, do they have what they need to do the work? You check also with our operations, what is the status of the equipment? Is it fully cleaned and ready to work, or is it certain parts? What kind of PPE do you need for this equipment or for this unit? How are you gonna control your documentation? What permits do you need for what? It's quite a very, very lengthy task to just look at the pre-shutdown, which is like at least a year before the actual shutdown. So when the shutdown actually happens, that is when now you go out in the field and be visible. That's when you're looking at this documentation now in use, not prior. Now it is in use. Do people have what they need to have? Are people complying to the rules that we put in this documentation? Are people wearing the PPE that they should be wearing? We have walks that we do out in the field, and we combine teams to take them out on these walks to check. We take leadership out of the office into where their people are working. We work with them, we show them what to check, because that is our job. We know exactly what they should be checking. It's not their job, so they don't know, but we work with them, we show them what the work is all about. They also get to appreciate what their people are doing out in the field when we take them on these walks. Over and above our own jobs, we do fire trainings, we do PPE forums. We are just out there everywhere doing safety committee meetings, making sure that people have grey books, people are like doing their inspections, putting them on the document as per legal requirements. We also select people for training, check people for training, guest testers. All of that is done by safety practitioners. So like I said, I'm currently assigned into BBS, and specifically to BBS, we have observations that people must do, and those people need to be trained to do those observations. We need to extract data from the information that we get and try to get themes of where should we be focusing as an organization to make sure that people are safe and we don't have accidents. So it's quite another part that is very, very important, because the behavior of a person contributes a lot in terms of our accidents in any organization. So equipment failure is one part, but how people behave is like a very, very big portion of our accidents. So that is where a safety practitioner comes in. It's a lot. There's auditing, training, being out in the field, doing presentations. It's a lot of work, but it's exciting, and you get to grow every day. You get to study and learn things that you did not know from almost everyone in the organization. In the next 5 years, I would have completed my NIBOSH that I'm doing in UK, and it will help me to enter into the master's course, which is covering health, safety and environment. So I see myself active in the world of academia and working with some institution in terms of higher education. That's where I see myself in the next 5 years.